Music helps you learn math. Music and math are a good tandem. At least that's what a review of research from the last 50 years shows. According to the analyses, listening to music makes learning maths more enjoyable, keeps students engaged and helps ease subject-related anxieties. Music can make math more fun for students. These are the conclusions of a meta-analysis of 50 years of research conducted by Dr. Ayka Akin from Antalya Belek University in Turkey. The researcher searched academic databases for studies on this topic published between 1975 and 2022. The results of the analysis of over 50 studies suggest that music can keep students engaged or motivate them, which translates into better results achieved by them. The description and results of the analyses were published in the journal, Educational Studies. The very word, mathematics, is able to scare many students. And already at this stage, the salutary influence of music can be seen, because, as the meta-analysis of the Turkish researcher shows, it is able to calm down such students. It is also believed that it can make learning mathematics more enjoyable for them. Their motivation will increase, and they will be able to appreciate the subject to a greater extent. The study of mathematics and music can be linked in various ways. The simplest form is rhythmic clapping when learning numbers and fractions. But mathematics can also be used to design musical instruments. One fact is interesting here. Well, the analyzers so far have shown that those students who are better at music also show mathematical abilities. However, the analyzers did not give a clear answer to the question of whether teaching music to young people could translate into better coping with mathematics. To this end, Dr. Ayka Akin decided to search existing databases in this regard. Ultimately, she decided to compare the results of 55 studies involving a total of about 78,000 people. People of all ages, from preschoolers to college students. This research envisaged three methods of combining music and math lessons. Math lessons, where children sing, listen to music and try to compose it. Lessons where they learn to play specific instruments, and lessons where music itself was incorporated into maths. Pupils completed tests to check the level of their mathematical knowledge before and after participating in the sessions mentioned above. And in general, it turned out that each of these forms has a real impact on the effectiveness of learning mathematics. To the greatest extent, this concerned students for whom music was directly included in the lessons of the subject in question. In their case, the improvement in results occurred in as much as 73%. People compared to those who did not participate in such activities. Progress was also seen in the other two types of lessons. 69% students learning to play instruments and 58% participating in normal music lessons. By the way, it turned out that this type of support is most effective in the case of learning arithmetic. For younger students and those who learn the basics of mathematics. Why such a high efficiency in the case of the described research results? Well, as CzkTY emphasizes, mathematics and music have much in common, as they require both abstract thinking and quantitative reasoning. Hence, for example, the aforementioned translation into arithmetic, for example, notes can be represented as fractions and added together to create several musical bars. Perhaps it would be worth considering jointly planning lessons for both of these subjects.